That where the wastewater is going is key for you, and then the fact that the water and the human waste must therefore not be together in the digester at any point in time. What is the number one rule and principle for biodigester construction? Basically, on this channel we talk about videos that explains how biodigesters work and then how you can use them as an option for your human waste management in your property. What is the number one rule and principle for biodigester construction? What we have said over the years is that these are simply on-site biodegradable toilet biodigesters. Comparing it to a traditional septic system or a manhole is not something you should be doing, right? The system in which you use to manage the human waste is not exactly what we have come to know over the years. If you are constructing a biodigester, if you want somebody to understand the concept of simple on-site biodegradable biodigesters, not the biogas type, then or the number one principle that you must let them know is that the human waste, the solid waste, and then the water are not supposed to be together. For the digester to work well or for the human waste to break down, the water must not be part of the digester. And that's the one key golden rule about the biodigester and the septic system that we have known. With the septic system, because it's a holding tank, it's just a holding tank, you do not need any filtration system, you do not need any treatment for the toilet, because what you are going to get is that by the time it's due, a truck will have to show up on site or in the house to have collect the feces and send it to the treatment plant rather. But our mindset is that we want to do this thing at our own backyard. We don't want any truck showing up in our house. We want to treat the human waste in our own backyard. Everybody must treat their human waste at their own backyard, so that it's easier to manage for everybody. It's not a lot of them, and then it's easier to manage for you. So basically that's what the biodigester is about. So the number one rule for biodigester construction is that where the wastewater is going is key for you, and then the fact that the water and the human waste must therefore not be together in the digester at any point in time. Whenever you are constructing a biodigester, what you need is a soak away, a soak hole pit, or a drainage system where you are going to drain the water, that's the Le-shaped pipe, black water, straight into the out of the digester. The moment you do that, your digester is going to work well, because then you have done your bedding materials, you have put stuff in them that's going to help break down the feces and take away the scent. Most of the time we do have the scent because the feces and the water, or the solid waste and the water, are all mixed together. So that's the key golden rule when it comes to biodigester construction. Of course, when it comes to the waste management options, then you are also looking at what is the best option for the location. Since we have come to the agreement that the water must not stay in the digester, then the next best thing is how can we effectively manage this water so that it does not affect the integrity of our biodigester and how long it works or how long it lasts for us. Then we say, okay, so you do have the soak hole pit where you just dig it and then you put some stones in it and connect the Le-shaped pipe to it. You also have the option of having a traditional soak away done. Then you of course you lay the block, then have a top cover for it, and then you do connect the pipes to it, and then the water drains into it, slowly seeps onto the earth surface. Now there's the option whereby in case it does not soak, you can have a pump on it and have the water taken out whenever the need arises. You do also have the option of having it connected to a drainage system, a bigger drainage system, or a running water, whatever is available to you, and then the pipe just drops through and then the water goes with the other wastewater in the house. So some of these are the options that you are supposed to consider if you really want to make sure that the number one golden rule of biodigester works for you perfectly when you do construct a biodigester. This is a channel we have dedicated to the construction of biodigesters, and for those who are interested in how biodigesters work, this is something that they can use to manage their human waste at their own backyard. The next video that's showing on the channel is going to explain to you how to construct a biodigester and construct it for your home.